distant fear. Don't make a sound, don't let them hear. Cause if you're found, then you'll be disappear. I'm coming for glory. This is the only way to be. You've heard all my stories, you know it's in my destiny. No pain, no love, it's a long game, focus. Dive in the war, be the soldier. No difficulty can hold us. Keep looking out for the danger, even from things that we seem to love. Just with a snap of my fingers, enemy turn to dust.
Now keep coming, keep knocking my door. It's the bloodshed that leaves me hungry for more. Always ready for war, feasting on the applause. Cause victory is written into my core. So come on,
now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
so come on. Can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about.
The craving sucks, I say it loud, say it proud. I got my dreams in me. Here come the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believing. Let victory make history. I got my dreams in me. Here come the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believing. Let victory make history, yeah.
Hi, welcome everyone, I am Leandro Mika e eu quero desejar a todos participantes do torneio Summer League um bom jogo. Good luck to all!
My name is Justin and you might know me from the Live with Masters channel. I would just quickly like to wish all of the participants of AoV Summer League 2021 good luck on that big prize pool, and everybody else. So much fun on watching the content. Hope to see you all on the battlefield soon, guys.
Hello, I'm Alfonso Gardeazabal, once again speaking on behalf of the Arena of Valor development team. We've got a great new Arena of Valor update coming your way, and I'm here to bring you all the first-hand news straight from the development team. We're really pleased to see that the championship, which underwent a major update in the previous update, was well received. One of my coworkers tells me how they competed in every match with friends and managed to win only one championship, making them a single crown champion. Although the competition
Thanks, Shadow.
All right, welcome everyone to our first match of today, last match day. It's gonna be the last day of the group stage already between Group C and Group D. Just to mention that we would like to thank our sponsor Drovo, Arena of Valor, and Teamy for the monetary prize up to £150 and 100,000 vouchers in game.
Yes, and on the blue side, we will have Team TSSM, and on the red side, we'll have Team Skilla. This is going to be an exciting match.
Yes, this will be one of the last matches that two teams gonna have in their group stage. So both teams has to be up to the game in order to stay in the tournament.
So
for the first pick of team blue side is Team TFS, right?
Yes.
Alright, the first pick for Team TFS is gonna be Annette. They straight on picking the most on-meta support right away for the first choice of pick.
Yes, Anate as the first pick.
We have seen a lot of Anate in the tournament, right? The windshield is just too annoying and too powerful. It's just like open the combats and the combats, protect the ADC from the assassins. It's just too useful now that Annette's got picked for the first choice.
We say that, she's effective, but she doesn't actually have a high win rate in this tournament currently, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, because since after that, you pick a net, and the other team gonna knows the counter is gonna pick some better cards now. So, you know, not that you pick the most OP heroes gonna win. That's not a good guarantee. So for Team Skilla here, we have seen that they have Lockin, Violet, Kira, and Liliana too. They're gonna have a double AP as a jungler and a mid laner too. So Violet is going to face. We haven't seen the ADC coming from Team TFS yet, but she's gonna be in the Dragon lane.
Yes, on the other side, the arrow get picked up straight away to basically counter the Kira.
Absolutely. Now the Hayate choice is locked in as a ban. So Team TFS will have some other options that they're gonna have to consider. Cacophony, Thorn, maybe, but not Hayate.
Well, usually you would use Hayate against the Kira, so you won't be a sitting duck as a ADC. You can just dash away.
How would they have to find some other mobility ADC to use now? I think there's not much highly mobile ADC apart from Hayate. Maybe Slim too or Fennec, but that's not gonna be the case here. That's very hardly be the case here.
The Nick lane is actually quite good, especially after the buff on the Blitzblade. But I don't think they have the enchantment for the lane on the ADCs that are usually jungler right now.
Yeah. So we might see. No, I cannot predict the situation yet for Team TFS, but we're gonna have to see it soon. Meanwhile, Irene and Mina is going to be locked in as the last choices of ban.
I think it might be a Fawn here.
Yeah, Thorn could be a good one too, but
yeah, Cacophony here. It's also okay. Alright, I guess. You have to be extremely careful.
See a Yano Ochi against Lubu, which might be a good it's gonna be a good situation for the Slayer lane.
Yeah. Chi and Lubu is almost an even fight usually, so that's not an issue.
Well, I think that in terms of mobility and ganking, Chi are gonna have to provide some more surprising elements than Lubu. I think Lubu is the kind of hero that's gonna go straight on to the combats, while that Chi is the one that's gonna assassinate you quickly if you don't give attention to position awareness and vision.
Yes, but I still rate the Lubu slightly more in a team fight, in terms of his survivability and his potency.
Yes, we can see that with his Conqueror ultimate, we often see that Lubu can endure like at least 3 or 4 seconds in combat, even if he is ganked by 3 or 4 people. Even survivability is very, very high in combat. So we can, plus they have a Team E too. A Team E can probably boost the survivability of the team to a very high extent if he's playing right.
And I'm thinking that Violet's gonna get a lot of gold since she already has Alchemy on top of having Teamy next to her.
We can see that both Violet and Cacophony gonna use the Alchemy.
Yes.
But yeah, as you mentioned, Violet's gonna have a slightly more advantages since the passive ability from Teamy that lets her get more gold. Alright, into the first actions of the game, we can see that the trio is already in the mid lane.
It's a 3-man rotation there coming from Team TSS FM. On the red side, Timmy is
That
probably helping Violet get to her lane first, and Liliana's gonna clear the lane on her own.
we can see that some quick lane clearing here. 3-man Troll gonna face a gonna place a duel here. Not much gonna be done since Violet and Timmy choose to retreat. So as we see, Zulowski is on low health now. He's trying to go in and do some stun damage, but the damage coming from 3 people is too high.
I actually think the Liliana did a lot of damage there.
We can see that G is trying to go into his jungle. He's being attacked by Lubu. He has to flicker out. That is, they have to be more careful here. Caffeine is on low health. We see some very early on combats aggressiveness coming from both teams.
There's a lot of poking more than anything.
Absolutely. And you have to be aware of the poking too, because if you go home, your team gonna have disadvantages. I think that they're gonna have to prioritize their health as well as resources. Because the first dragon and sentinel is gonna be to spawn.
Kira's already on the sentinel, I think. Or he might want to gank the Chi. Oh, great fight coming out here. Double kill. No, Arrow just picked up the single kill there. On the Violet. And then blue side also picks up a dragon. Very, very minor skirmish there, even though it was a big fight. Only a dragon and a single kill got picked off. Great stun by Liliana. She goes in. Annette tries to disengage, but Violet pokes her out. She has to be careful. Kira and Luo's coming here. And yes, they pick off the caffeine there. It's the first tower going down for the red side. No. Arrow fighting Lubu here. Quite a tough fight. Beer Bro has been used way too early though. Arrow jumps in, Bone Cleaver down. Dirac's gonna have his laser to shoot his enemies here. Gets a hit on Timmy, not enough damage. And she picked up basically a solo kill on Liliana. Kira has to be very careful. Bone Cleaver goes in again. This is going to be jungle invade coming from blue side with a man ahead. No more kills, but they do get the blue buff. Violet been chased down under the tower. Timmy. They both get away, but I think this tower has to go down at some point. Liliana gets caught and gets away. Quite interesting here that the Violet and Liliana got away more than twice now. As they say, once is luck, more than twice is skill. You can see a slight goal lead coming out from the blue side, even though this whole skirmish didn't result in much advantage. I mean, just one dragon. We could see that both Caffeine and Violet using their alchemy talent have basically the most gold on the team. Actually, Chi is doing really good as well. Great fight coming in. Arrow Bone Cleaver down. Misses. But Kira gets caught out again. This Kira has not been very effective here. Blue side gets another dragon here. Laser coming in from Dirac. This tower will probably go down. No. Violet still somehow managed to control it up. On the blue side, though, the other side of the tower, Chi is being completely overpowering Lubu. Chi is 2 levels ahead. And she's basically taking the tower from Lubu.
Internet connection was down for some moment, so now I'm back. You can see
Okay.
us using that despite the combat is taking place in the dragon lane, he is split pushing right now. What a great distraction by their team.
They have to rotate all 4 men there and kill Chi. She's 2 levels ahead there.
Minions from both lane of team TFSM is pushing high over the dragon in the slow lane, and that gives them some advantages over their opponents right here. They have the chances of losing the combat, but not getting much bad news.
I'm really worried for Team Skilla here for the Lubu versus Chi. 3 levels ahead. Is this a joke? Just run away. You see that Chi, you run away. Even Arctic Gold won't do anything here. Yep. Great ultimate by Cafe, putting all of them down. They just clumped up too much here. And now Chi comes in with arrow. But this is gonna be bad for Team Skilla here. Still though, they didn't bother pushing the towers down from the mid tower. They should have done that first. Great fight here. He goes in 1v4, but that's shut down. He got too cocky. She's highest level on the map and most gold, but she got cocky. But the trade here coming out from Boo for the Caffeine, Lirak is slow. Great fight there overall. This is good. This ended up being a 3-for-3 trade again. Great fight overall. But it didn't help Team TSSM anymore. They lost a bit of their gold lead there. It's still 3k, so they still have a slight snowball, but they have to be really careful here. This Chi is going to be a thorn in Team Skilla's side. Violet has to go back and heal here, but the fight is coming out. Great combos there. This is probably going to be GG. Oh, what a laser from Dirac. Double kill. And that's a 4-0 trade. Violet had a lot of gold, but she just didn't go back in time. And that fight came in, and she probably overstayed it there. This looks like GG. Liliana has to defend here. Kira's back. It's too late. Oh, they're all coming back. It's quite lucky since it's only the 9th minute here. Otherwise, that could have been disastrous for the Team Skilla. The goal lead now is huge of 8k though, so this is still going to be really difficult. That fight was amazing. All the combo from all the AoE damage. From Caffeine's ultimate, from the Bone Cleaver, from Arrow, and from Dirac Mission's enhanced normal attacks. Team TSSF and M going for the Dog Slayer here. Team Skila here couldn't contest Dog Slayer, so this is gonna be a... Oh, they're choosing to fight! Stephanie is pulling them all down really low with her ultimate there. We can see that they are quite... Caffeine and Arrow both have Medallion of Troy, which means they're still really scared of that Kira, who's not been doing great right now. I would be more worried about that Violet on 9.3k. Just bursting you guys down in 3 shots, basically. This Violet has been caught out quite a few times, getting poked almost to no HP, so she had to go back. Oh, great ultimate by Chi. This looks like GG. Yes, this is GG. Great job, I think. TFSFM. That Chi was a thorn in their side, and the comboing for the team fights are really great. The Caffeine didn't do much, but the spraying of her ultimate did a lot of damage and put down everyone at low. You could see that the updated Blitz rate being used by Caffeine here, which is quite a unique choice. Usually you would see Sancti into maybe Bowl Slaughter. We could see that team damage here is quite shared for the 4 damage dealing members of the team. She's doing the most damage, but she's mainly split pushing. On the other side though, Violet trying to carry her best, 40% damage with Liliana on 31%. The Kira and the Lubu truly did nothing. Lubu lost his lane completely and Kira was out of position most of his games. Well, great first match overall. And we would like to thank our sponsors for giving us such a great viewing experience. Trovo, AoV, and TV for the 150 euros and the 100k vouchers. And we would like to especially thank Shadow for organizing this tournament. We will see you guys back real soon for the next match.
Cause this is the only way to be. You've heard all my stories, you know it's in my destiny. No pain, no love, it's a long game, focus. Dive into war, be the soldier, no difficulty can hold us. Keep looking out for the danger, even from things that we seem to love. Just with a snap of my fingers, enemy turn to dust.
Now keep them coming, keep them knocking my door. It's the bloodshed that leaves me hungry for more. Always ready for war, feasting on the applause. Cause victory is written into my core. So come on,
now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is roaring stronger than a storm.
so come on. Can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The cravings out inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud.
I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history.
There will be pains again, but then we gain from it. We never aim the same. Yeah, it's hurricane in my lane, there's raining flame away. If you wanna taste of my game, there'll be silent cut, the violent rush. Even lights get shut with a direct touch. I need no love, cause I'm the one, and this is my winning song. So come on.
Now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is roaring stronger than a storm.
So come on, can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The cravings out inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud.
I got my dreams in me. Here
moment.
So we have a show match here today. One sec,
Yeah.
I need to turn on my TV.
Let's put us back on air today so we can comment.
Team's turn to ban.
Thank you, Shadow. Now we
What?
have
Sorry, you go.
now we have Team No Name versus Team Monarchy here. It's gonna be a great match. It's gonna be a show match today, since the points will be guaranteed for Team Monarchy here. On the first ban from Team No Name, it's gonna be Zata and Superman.
Well, the Team Monarchy opted to bans 2 support choices. It's gonna be Annette and Zip.
Very meta bans there. I mean,
Before the things go further, we have to mention that Team Monarchy is at position number 5 in the group stage. They're the last team right now in the group stage with 0 point. While that Team No Name is on top. They're the top 1 team in Group C right now with 2 points, leading the group.
Team's turn to pick.
It's gonna be the best team versus the worst team in terms of points.
yes, but here today we don't have the full scale of Team No Name. We have Don Kira playing as a filler.
Filler. Yeah, don't underestimate any filler. Like we said before, except for UVPK, every other filler is gonna be good.
Most likely, and let's hope so.
On Kira is a good player too. We have seen him in scrimmage with Wonder Woman, Joker, and a lot of other cards. We hope that this is gonna be a very interesting game. So for Team No Name, we can see that Lavelle, Ras, and Aries lock in.
Yes.
Before the second batting phase, they have the ADC, Mid, and Slayer already locked in.
Irie could possibly be a jungler, but I'm hoping she is a solo laner. I prefer her solo lane. Funny thing, we never see Lavelle with the Cinnamon, and Vera's quite rare as well. So these 2 picks are really interesting here.
Yes. And we can see that they're capitalizing on that Pura. They're banning 2 support, but leaving them out with 1 option that is Pura for the healing effects. It's worth mentioning that Pura is not just so far behind that 2 bans of Zip and Annette. Pura, I think they're in the same tier right now of the most powerful support right now.
It should be. I think Pura is slightly under the Zip. Zip is basically a monster. He should just be removed from the game. He is way too.
It shouldn't be existing in this world anymore. I mean,
To ban.
skill set is too, terrific. I cannot describe it in any verb.
Yeah, he's broken basically. It's what we like to say.
Guys, on to the second batting phase. Both teams chooses to ban. No, Team Monarchy once again, they ban a combo of the Slayer, combo of Arrow and Malak. While that, you can see that Team No Name, they choose to ban Murat.
Lobu gets banned as well, I presume. No, it's Korea Kira, so they're banning out junglers here. Hillgraf picked up. I'm hoping to see him jungle, but we might see him stay lane.
I think that the Murat ban because Team No Name has done the research already. They knew that it is Vex's Team Monarchy right now the best player in team right now in terms of skills. It is Vex is the server best Necroth and Murat right now. So the ban is justified for them.
Yes, on the other hand, Team No Name here putting up both the Irie and the Florentino in the same team. And the Crush support.
Florentino as a jungler.
We
That
might
can
see
be quite. Yeah, that can be quite interesting. The damage done by these two warrior X assassin cannot be underestimated.
saying that, if this is a crit knock, the burst damage is going to be insane from Team Monarchy.
Team Monarchy. With that Hayate, with that Vera, with that quick knock, that's gonna be some insane damage here.
But
But we
Nakrov,
see that Nakrov is locked in.
oh boy, the split pushing potential from Team Monarchy is huge.
We have
Pilgraf.
Pilgraf, we have Nakrov. They don't necessarily have to win a combat. They have 3 heroes that can split push very, very well. It's
Yes.
the ADC, it's a jungler, and it's the Slayer lane.
Well, yes, especially that kill graph could take down a tower even with someone defending it if he has some creeps. That's gonna be quite troublesome to deal with. Especially even Florentino can't do anything to a kill graph when he's on when he has his ultimate on.
And another thing worth to mention that Nakrov, Nakrov with his ability with S1 and
10
S2,
seconds
he's able to
remaining.
run very, very quick. He's gonna be everywhere in the map, If he's split pushing, he take down one tower, even if with 5 people, it's very hard to chase down at Nakrov.
Yes,
So oh, did you see that, Yugi?
Get ready.
Crash choose to pick that alchemy as well. This is very interesting.
I would still go for Explosive Shield on Crash. How come for the
Yeah.
gold, I guess?
We'll see if his Crash playing style is gonna be, shielding for his teammate, or he's gonna be very aggressive toward the opponents.
With Disrupt, he can be both.
Yeah. And we can see that some early action is going on here. Some vision checking coming from both teams. We can see the Crest is going on there to shield his teammate. But still, the damage coming from Vera poking is not negligible for Rast.
Yes, well,
2-man rotations going on here. Yeah, it seems like Hayate have seen that coming through.
oh, and this game we're seeing another Florentino jungle. Usually you would see a Florentino solo lane and an Irie jungle.
We have seen a lot of Florentino jungle in the tournament so far, so that's not something very new, but it's very interesting to watch. It always seems very refreshing watching that Florentino jungle.
Last time it was in the hand of a fiddler. This time it's in the hand of a main player. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Almost punch in. What a flipper! It's a 4-man rotation here. Alice is on low health, they have to retreat. Wow. What a surprise coming from Team No Name for Monarchy. What an ambush with 4 people.
yes, especially I thought the Nakrov would be a bit faster in jungle clear than the Florentino here.
Yeah, that will be very surprising. Now, Nakrov seems to target that
Spirit Sentinel,
Sentinel.
careful, Flo could jump in, but I think he's just gonna go for Dragon and go back to farming. Is Nakrov gonna be coming in time to try and steal it? Oh, a bit late.
Okay, so we can see some attempt to steal the jungle coming from Vera and Hayate, but that was not successful.
Some poke here coming from Hayate again.
You can see that both teams now are forming to their fullest extent. There's no fight coming on yet. Oh, and Killgrove has to put his ultimate to track back to his tower.
Yeah,
Oh,
Goro.
here, some action going on. Yami's on low health. Kunak Blitz coming on, but he does not do any good. Don Kira coming in, trying to assassinate that Hayate.
Oh, geez.
No, he was taken down first. and now Hat Alice on low health, Crest is on his ultimate, and now Hat Alice is going down too. Hayate is on low. He has to activate the magic orb. Now Crest is being targeted. He is going to go down. Shormalo too. Laville. Now Kilgrove is going in, diving in deep, and now it is Vex has got his life. What an absolutely fantastic gameplay by Team Morty here.
Oh,
For the
Florentino.
was trying to ambush someone, but it seems like Aurora has already knew it. Now Vortex coming in. It's gonna be 1v3 here. He's gonna have to activate the magic orb, and Yugi can retreat in peace.
Yes. Oh no, he goes back in.
On the attack. Alice coming in, trying to save his teammate. What a surprise! Vortex has basically 1 HP left. Ooh.
Yes, well, the Florentino missed his flower. Otherwise, he would have danced even more there.
Yeah, some misplay by Florentino there. It was quite, unfortunate for Team No Name. But that's, however, still a fantastic skill showdown by Florentino.
Yes. Well, I'm not surprised that most Florentinos do miss their flowers right about now, since because of the update, the speed of the flower is slower, but the range is longer.
Yeah, Kuna is going in, trying to take down Shormalo. Shormalo is down. However, Quest is his ultimate coming in, and now Alice is in danger. It is Vex, however, trying to escape, and he will successfully do so. But the support in ADC has to go down.
Don Kira here just clearing mid and going back, I presume.
Yeah, both Yugi and the ADC now, Lavelle is trying to push that tower, and it seems like they're gonna have some help there. But as we can see that in the new updates, the tower is gonna have some protection.
Yes. No contesting this. No, it's not. They were just not there to contest this.
Yeah, since they got a goal lead, there's no point of risking your life just for the dragon, you know.
No, it's just they were too slow. They would have fought for the dragon because the gold lead is so minor here. It's like 300 gold.
Yeah, we can see some 4-man rotation coming out here, but they don't have this tower disrupt. They cannot go diving without tower disrupt at this point of the game.
With Pura, they can dive if they really wanted to, but I doubt it's a good idea.
Very risky since Crest still had a disrupt on them. But Magic Orb has to be activated. Ultimate by Don Kira trying to escape. Crest with the ultimate. Stunning Alice is in danger now. His teammates has to calm down to save him. But now that's a great knockout by Grass. Great crowd control. Now Alice has to go down. It is Vex coming in, trying to take down someone. He's on low health, he has to go down too. However, Don Kira is down with him. That's a fairly good trade made by Team No Name with advantages coming from them.
Yes. One more thing we do have to point out is that what I said earlier, that the Nacroft pick against a Laville is not a great pick, honestly. With his S2, he can basically negate most of the damage.
Absolutely.
Oh,
the anti-stun move is gonna be very strong for for Laville.
Yes, and here we see a Blitzblade coming out from Hayate. The new Blitzblade might be replacing Fafnir, for the Hayate.
Yeah, since the Blitzblade is buff right now, Vex going in, trying to do some damage, but Yugi coming has a very good amount of damage as well. And poking from both sides. Alice going in to tank some damage. Oh, some very accurate S2 by that Grass right there. Oh, what a absolutely fantastic solo play by Don Kira, taking down that Killcroft. We don't have a camera viewport of that, but we do see that here in the middle lane. Raz is taking down that Vera. And now they're facing the threat of losing their first mid lane tower. But Necro showing doing some damage, some insane damage. Placed by Hayate, and now that Crest is in danger too, but he's too tanky. Now he can retreat.
Goes in there.
Coming in, trying to do some damage. He's knocked in by 3 people and he has to go down. He misses his ultimate too, I think. Ari coming in, shutting down Ahmed. He is in danger. He has to go down to, that's the trade of life between the ADC and Slayer lane. But now Team Morty gonna have that first mid lane tower too.
Way too greedy. It's gonna probably cost them quite a bit of gold there.
Yeah, that's 2 towers down.
Yeah. And maybe Dark Slayer if Team Monarchy wants to really push Snowball here. They should have went for Dark Slayer straight away.
Yeah, seems like they don't have that intention to do so. But we can see here that Crest and Lavelle combo is still sticking together. We can potentially see some rotation coming down here. Aurora with his Hermes shoes very quick. A tower disrupt, I think. No, there's no tower disrupt yet. The Giant is being taken down. Some combat's gonna happen there. Rest with the ultimate trying to do something. Yui coming in to shutting down that Hat Alice. And now there's gonna be a 4v4 here with disadvantages coming from Team Monarchy. Both Vortex and Aurora is being shut down. And that's gonna be a bad trade by Team Monarchy.
Yes. I would like to see the items on that Florentino. I think he went for basically full damage here. His damage output was really high. A couple of flowers to take down a hero.
Alright, we can see that Nakrov still split pushing, we have mentioned earlier. Even if they lose a combat, they still have the ability to split push, you know.
Yes.
They have 3 heroes that can split push.
In this game, I don't think it's a great idea for Hayate to split push. Killgraph and Nakrov should be split pushing in this game.
Yeah. Hayate has to do some damage for his team too, but...
No, it's not that. It's just, with this team comp, they could still catch a Hayate very easily. With Irie can catch Hayate really well. If they land a good Lavelle ultimate here,
That's shut down that Killgraph, but Killgraph has the ultimate 2 backup, but he's being attacked under tower by 3 member. The ultimate by Crest is being on, and now Nakrov should be in shut down that Raz, and Yugi has to go down too, since Crest loses his ultimate just to shut down that Killgraph. I think the ultimate coming from Rack is too early. And now you can see that the minions is pushing very hard in the middle lane. Kunap is doing a lot of damage, shutting down 2 players. And touching the towers too. Eri, however, she is split pushing.
she should be just getting this tower and use her ultimate to kill back. She killed the tower.
I don't know why don't Kira track back at that situation, but however, we do have 2 members of Monarchy going back too. But now Nakrov with his ability to jump in and out of the tower has taken down that high ground tower for Team Monarchy.
Nakrov showing us quite a show of skill here. On 10.6k gold, he's been farming non-stop all game.
Yeah, you cannot underestimate the server best Nakrov here.
Yes, the question is, does he have much impact in this fight?
Right, Yui coming in trying to take down 3 people, Cross with the ultimate coming in too. Raz with a very great ultimate, pushing out 3 people. But now Nakrov jumping in, do some insane damage and shut down that Florentino too. Some action still going on, Cool Knight Blitz. A lot of damage being dealt. And that's gonna be a shutdown for Team Monarchy here. It's gonna be 4 versus 2.
Yes, but the Nakrov isn't here, so it's only a few. And they're going to Dark Slayer instead of trying to push for even more advantage here.
Yeah,
No.
very safety gameplay. I don't think they're going for Dark Slayer. Yeah, they're going for it. But now Eri jumping in, trying to take down that Vera, and he has successfully doing so. But the Dark Slayer, however, being down too.
Yes.
And that a huge amount of damage is taken down.
Great
That
ultimate, but Raz did have his ulti. I don't know why Raz didn't just ulti the Hayate that got ultimated there.
I think that he's not ready for that risky move yet, but still. Some debatable questions going on.
Dragon on him. Killing it would be not a risky move. Trying to kill someone that Hayate would have been a good move there. Plus Raz can burst any hero down at this point.
Oh, right, spot on. So we have combats going on here. Nakrov Kachobe with ultimate Kunap Blitz doing an insane amount of damage, shutting out 2 players. Yami is in danger too. And that's gonna be a good gameplay. It's gonna result in a win for Team Monarchy in that combat. And now the Dragon connects with the tower, 2 people left to defend our base.
They should have
Now,
like
one
they-
hit doing so many damage.
Team Monarchy, but I think it's being a bit too safe. They should have won a couple of games ago. And Yugi here overextending massively, trying to dance, but gets poked out completely.
Absolutely. Now there's gonna be only Airy left to defend. 2 more seconds and you're gonna have Laville and Crest spawning in. But still, they're pushing too hard. Makarov doing so much damage. Crest doing some ultimate here. Combat still second place. Makarov is being shut down here, but they're still pushing the tower, and that's gonna be a win for Team Monarchy here. What an absolutely thing that we did not expect. The last team in the group stage just beat the top team in the group stage.
Yes, well, they had the favor of having quite a good band pick, and Hayate not having to deal with much CC.
Absolutely.
We could see a double.
Oh, very interesting. Don Kira has 2 items. I forgot the name of the item. Hold on.
It's not Tomb of the Reaper, it's the Mage one.
Yeah, the Curse of Death, we can see that Eri has equipped 2 Curse of Death. I'm not sure about the reason why, but
Oh, Curse of Death is the cheapest money item that gives you attack, defense, physical defense, and cooldown. That's why usually people would do that.
He's not doing that for the unique passive, but doing that for the stats instead.
Yes, the stats are
Very
quite.
smart move.
Yes, because Fenrir, usually you would wheel Omnis into Fenrir in an area which is still extremely expensive. Because Fenrir is one of those items where you should be ahead to build it. Otherwise, it's really difficult to build Fenrir. That's why I personally would use Alchemy on Irie in this meta.
Well, I think one reason, I still don't understand why Crest is going with the Alchemy too.
He did good, so we won't complain, but I still think Explosive Shield is. You saw his gold, but even on a support like Crash, no matter how much gold you have, the
You
main
need to be
thing is.
tanky. That's the main point.
Yes.
It has to be endurance.
And having an 8k gold on support, but only a 6k gold on Laville is really bad.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, that's a big problem there. They were both using Alchemy, but I guess Laville just didn't poke enough to get the stacks on Alchemy.
Did you guys see that fantastic KDA from Nakrov 1316? We need to see the damage as well. Can we see the details damage again? Yeah, 38% damage. Absolutely destroying.
Yes, so we're gonna wrap up this match. Great win by Monarchy here. They already had the points, but that secured the points and shows up their personal skills as well.
Alright.
Cam, you're probably delighted with the Monarchy right now, but we would probably take a break here and be back for the next games. Before that, we would like to thank our sponsors, Trovo, AoV, and Timmy for the 100k vouchers and the 150 euro in prize pool.
Absolutely. And that's gonna be a break from us. So see you guys soon for our next match of today.
I will be the soldier. No difficulty can hold us. Keep looking out for the danger, even from things that we seem to love. Just with a snap of my fingers, enemy turn to dust.
Now keep them coming, keep them knocking my door. It's the bloodshed that leave me hungry for more. Always ready for war, feasting on the applause. Cause victory is written into my core. So come on,
Now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
so come on. Can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud.
I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history.
There will be pains again, but then we gain from it. We never aim the same. Yeah, it's hurricane in my lane. There's raining flame away. If you want a taste of my game, there'll be silent cut. The violent rush, even lights get shut with the direct touch. I need no luck, cause I'm the one, and this is my winning song. So come on.
Now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
So come on, can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud.
I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history. I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history.
Okay. Thank you, Shadow. Right here we have the games between Team Sila and Team Trash Gang. Sila is gonna be on the blue side and Trash Gang is gonna be on the red side.
Turn to ban.
We feel first ban Alistair coming out from Team Skila, Mezina Skila. They've banned this quite a lot. They probably just don't want to deal with the lockdown from the Alistair.
Team's turn
I don't
to ban.
understand it, but there are better heroes to ban for the first ban. Zip gets banned out from Team Trash Gang here. Zip still has a 100% win rate on this tournament and is really the strongest support still. Arrow gets banned as well. Are we gonna see the Annette ban here from Team Trash Gang? Since they're banning our supports. No. Lubu is gonna be locked in for the ban here. They seem to be debating a Lubu ban, but yes, the Lubu gets banned. They do not want to deal with the Lubu. So first pick coming out from Trash Gang here, from Sila here. I'm hoping for a great pick. Ayate, a very solid first pick. A true damage marksman who can probably play a very good solo team carry and a solo laner. He doesn't need to have a support, which means the support can be roaming with the Hayate in the dragon lane here. Whereas in Marok gets picked up already. And the butterfly here. This is gonna be one interesting game. A lot of damage output coming out from Butterfly, Yina and Hayate. Yina and Butterfly can carry the fairly early game, while Hayate can basically destroy most teams on the late game. We would like this time to thank our sponsors Trovo, AoV and Timmy for the 100k vouchers and the 150 euros prize pool. Nata gets picked up, probably in the solo lane, probably in the support role, which means Marok is gotta be a solo laner. Those two can swap, but I would actually I won't enjoy playing Marok or Ata in the solo lane here. Against Adina, both of them struggle slightly. Bans are now coming out from red side. Let's see what they ban.
Team's turn to ban.
And Florentino gets banned. Quite odd, since Butterfly is probably going to be the jungler and Yina's already picked up probably in the solo lane. I don't see the need to ban the Florentino in this game. Maybe they are scared that they're going to swap up their strategy and run a Yina support and then a Florentino solo lane.
Team's turn to ban.
Well, Florentino basically smurfs on Marok and Ata really hard in solo lane, so I do understand that. On Team Sila here, we could see bans out for an AC Caffeine though. I thought banning Violet would be a better pick since Hayate really hates dealing with the Violet. That can poke him from range basically. And the Fawn is hovered for the ban. But they decide to ban Achi instead. Quite odd ban, considering we do think that Malok or Atta is going to be solo laner already. Maybe they're scared of a Chi jungle. I personally think Butterfly can deal it fine with a Chi jungle. The ADC coming out, will we see one of the first Valheim of the tournament? That'd be quite. We see a lot of Valheim in ranked, but in this tournament we've only seen hyper carries. Valheim is an early game hero that doesn't actually have much of carry potential. No, they're swapping to the Violet. Violet, though, it's a very good call to go Violet against Hayate. Violet can just poke out Hayate constantly. The last two picks will come out from Team Skilla out here. I'm hoping for a very good support and an interesting lead. Now Zenyo here. If they pick into this combo, they will not have enough CC in my opinion. Tulen has basically no CC and Zenyo has basically just his second skill that does a small knockup. But that means the split pushing potential from Team Skilla is off the roof. Butterfly, Yina, Zenyo, and Hayate cannot split push really well. A quick knack here is Harvard for Team Trash Gang. They want to burst down the Hayate and the Tulen if they pick on this. I would prefer going for Kira here. I think Kira is slightly better than Quick Knack in this meta. Nakrov. Quick Knack. Alright. They're choosing their jungler here. Let's hope they choose wisely. It seems they're favoring that Quick Knack quite a bit. But maybe they changed at the last second and... Oh, if it's a Zenith, it's gonna be trouble for them. Butterfly, if built semi, hard counters Zenith. So the teams are out. Zenyo, Butterfly, Yina, Tulen, and Hayate on the blue side, and on the red side, Raz, Malok, Atta, Violet, and Zenith. This is the first Zenith we've seen in the so far. And let's hope he does well. Zenith snowballs is pretty strong, but the Butterfly, I still think has a good edge on him.
Ten seconds remaining. Arena of Valor. Get ready.
And now the matches begin.
In 5 seconds.
We could see that, simply put, the rotations here are just Tulen going to clear out the wave, and so is Raz here. No 3-man rotation this game then. Actually, Hayate is standing in that bush. I don't know if he wants to take some experience. Yes, he does. So it's gonna be a 2-man rotation, but Raz will probably get his level 2 here. Raz with his level 2 can now start go and ganking now, which is quite problematic. Hayate gets low, but great move from Zenyo covering him. You can see that the butterfly is actually doing quite quicker, having a quicker jungle clear than the Zanis here. This is gonna be a dreadful battle if they're not careful. If Butterfly arrives quickly, she can probably pick off the Violet here. But the Hayate has really been poked out. He should clear his wave and just try and go back. Level 4 comes out from Butterfly, but she gets caught by Raz. And first blood goes down for Raz here on the Butterfly. Tulin only now coming. It's going to be a 4-man, 4 versus 3 down in this dragon lane. They just have to clear their wave. They will surrender the dragon to Team Trash Gang here. Trash Gang here showing us some great plays, especially from this Raz here. And Zanis picked up the first dragon. Overextension by Tulin, but he gets away with his little dash. A solo kill here from Malok versus Yina. We could expect the new Malok to do a lot more damage, you know, and just poke out the Yina. It's already a 1k gold lead, which is quite high. It's under 20-minute mark, yeah. It's going to be a bumpy ride from Team Silla here if they don't capitalize on coming back. Raz here, stealing the jungle again, making it hell. But the red buffs get pushed out, maybe by a misplay here by Raz. I like this very aggressive Raz. Just going in hard, poking them, doing a lot of damage. Silla now opting for the 3-man rotation to try and deal with the invade here. Violet is just going to poke out Hayate constantly. And Raz is coming. Great ultimate by Butterfly. Double ultimate. Zenyo's ultimate comes in for 2. And Tulin picks up the Atta there. Zanis is just going to farm this game. Zanis is trying to gank the Yina, but she backs out quite quickly. Tulin here staying in that bush. Might get poked by Raz here. Indeed does. We could see that Hayate coming in and taking the extra golden experience from the mid lane. Another poke coming down from Raz there, but Zenyo, it's very tanky, so he gets away fine. Hayate here, already on the Blitz Blade, and using it to clear the wave even quicker now. We will see a great dragon fight here. It's a 5v5. Zenyo going in. The damage from the Malok though. Butterfly is also in. Quite a great skirmish. Great ultimate from Malok. Butterfly still succeeds to survive there. Butterfly keep going, but Malok takes him out. It ended up being a 3-for-3 trade for both sides. With Malok probably being the MVP of that fight from the red side. Oh, solo kill down by the Violet here. That Hayate got a bit reckless and had to pay for it. And Butterfly do pick up the triple kill here. We could see a full damage coming out from Butterfly. I would not go for that on this type of fight. I would go for Leviathan first item. But this Butterfly opted to go full damage here. This Malok though is really strong. 202. Doing a lot of damage with his cleave. Overextending quite a bit though. Zenyo ultimate's coming in a bit late though. And Malok just ultimates and clear the waves. Is he gonna sumo slide on the tower? Did Butterfly still picked up that kill? Hayate is struggling against the Violet here. Oh! Great damage coming out from the Butterfly. Picks up the Zenith. You could see on the items that actually this Violet opted to go for the full rank breaker first. And then built into Sancti here. That's gonna be a hard hitting Violet in this stage of the game. On the other side, Hayate going for Blitzblade and just some attack speed and some HP. Probably going to build for either Hyuga or Frostcape here. Butterfly still opting for the full damage build. And Tulen having to build the Tomb of the Reaper means he won't have the burst early game. This Violet is hitting extremely hard here. Yes! What a great move by Violet here. Hayate and Zenyo trying to might get caught here. But Zenyo's too tanky and Hayate has too much mobility. They will get away. You can see a slight gold lead here, but actually no, it's actually almost 3k. With the kills going to one side as well, and the towers going to Trash Gang as well. This is going to be a really interesting game. That Raz going for the first item, Boomstick, to help him clear the wave. And then going for probably Tomb of the Reaper as his second item. It's going to be really useful against that Butterfly and the Zenyo. Oh, ultimate goes in by Malok. Having to be forced to use by Tulen, but he dies anyway. Now Team Trash Gang is putting on the pressure here. They should go for the Dark Slayer here. But Xanis decides to take the Spirit Sentinel first and then clear his jungle. Malok gets caught here by Butterfly, and Butterfly's on 3 kills. Ultimate Butterfly. He has his rank breaker and he's going to build into Omni Arms now. The dragon also gets picked up by the red side. This Violet though is doing so much damage in this part of the game. Most gold on the map basically. 7.5k gold. The most on the other side is only 5.7, 5.8k on Hayate and Butterfly. Then it's here on 6.5k. It's also doing very good on gold, but he has to be quite careful here. Great ultimate in by Malok again. Kunai Blitz goes in, but the Hayate get instantly deleted there. This is looking like GG coming out here from Trash Gang. Can Butterfly defend? Nope, it's GG. Trash Gang didn't give them a chance to defend. They just pushed in and got the base down. Great game from Trash Gang. Overall, we can see it's a fairly equal game with not that many kills. It took quite a quick game. But when the Violet got the snowball rolling, it was very hard to come back because Violet should be a late game ADC, but if she gets the money early game, she chose opted for the Sancti and the Cleave. She opted for the attack speed build, which basically means she could just poke out enemies even quicker here, instead of going for the burst damage build. 32% damage on the Violet. I think Malok also did a great job here, with tanking 31% of the damage and dealing 19%. Zenyo was effective, but not great. Butterfly got caught a bit too much. The Yina here did quite a bit of damage and tanked quite a bit. Almost 20% from each. She did her job, but it just wasn't enough here. I think Raz actually was a unsung hero here. Just making plays and moving the game around very quickly. Well, that wraps it up for the first 3 games of the morning. We'll see you guys soon, and we would like to thank our sponsors one more time. Toho, AoV, and Teamy for giving us the 100k vouchers and the €150 prize pool. See you guys soon for the next ESL games. And that's a wrap.
lost in fear. Don't make a sound, don't let them hear. Cause if you're found, then you'll be disappear. I'm coming for glory. This is the only way to be. You've heard all my stories, you know it's in my destiny. No pain, no love, it's a long game, focus. Dive in the war, be the soldier, no difficulty can hold us. Keep looking out for the danger, even from things that we seem to love. Just with a snap of my fingers, enemy turn to dust.
Now keep coming, keep knocking my door. It's the bloodshed that leaves me hungry for more. Always ready for war, feasting on the applause. Cause victory is written into my core. So come on,
now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
so come on. Can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about.
The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours. I say it loud, say it proud. I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history.
There will be pains again, but then we gain from it. We never aim the same. Yeah, it's hurricane in my lane. There's raining flame away. If you wanna taste my game, there'll be silent cut. The violent rush, even lights get shut with the direct touch. I need up, cause I'm the one, and this is my winning song. So come on.
Now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
So come on, can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours.
Say it loud, say it proud. I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history. I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believed in. Let victory make history. Yeah.
Hi, welcome everyone, I am Leandro Mica e eu quero desejar a todos participantes do torneio Summer League um bom jogo. Good luck to all!
My name is Justin and you might know me from the Live with Masters channel. I would just quickly like to wish all of the participants of AoV Summer League 2021 good luck on that big prize pool, and everybody else so much fun on watching the content. Hope to see you all on the battlefield soon, guys.
Hello, I'm Alfonso Gardeazabal, once again speaking on behalf of the Arena of Valor development team. We've got a great new Arena of Valor update coming your way, and I'm here to bring you all the first-hand news straight from the development team. We're really pleased to see that the championship, which underwent a major update in the previous update, was well received. One of my coworkers tells me how they competed in every match with friends and managed to win only one championship, making them a single crown champion. Although the competition was very challenging, they say that the fun of competing as a team against other teams was truly something memorable. To players who have won multiple championships, you have my heartfelt admiration. All right then, back to business it is. Let's take a closer look at what we've got for you in this new update. We've always shown zero tolerance towards match-breaking or abusive behaviors. However, the algorithm has always been one of the most difficult to optimize in the entire game. Therefore, we are continuing to improve the algorithm and strive for an ongoing progress so that more bad conduct can be subjected to monitoring and penalties, and in turn create a better game environment for everyone. In this tweak, not only did we optimize the algorithm, but we also increased the penalties. Player accounts judged to be displaying match-breaking behaviors will lose all data from the highest rank and the Seal of Kings. This means that match-breaking players will not only be banned from their accounts, but they will also be immediately removed from the rankings. Their highest rank will be reset to Bronze 3, and the Seal of Kings will be reset to 0. Even while penalizing bad conduct, we've always believed that players with good conduct and attitude deserve to be encouraged and be seen as role models by all players. In some cases, even when they lose, these outstanding players continue to encourage their teammates to do their very best, even when at a disadvantage, and not give up until the very end. Even when defeat is imminent, they just keep being positive. In order to encourage these MVPs that lost, we have made a small optimization. When a player becomes the MVP of a losing team, the stars earned by the losing MVP will be settled first. This is to prevent a situation where Brave points are deducted if Brave points and the losing MVP stars are settled simultaneously. With two powerful creatures dominating the battlefield, the enraged Darkslayer and Drake, those brave enough to challenge them on their own often pay a heavy price for their recklessness. If you've experienced the powerful wrath of these creatures, like me, you've probably wondered what it would be like to command the battlefield as they do and gain the absolute power to crush ordinary mortals. Or do you share the thought commonly expressed in fairy tales where dragons are always fated to be slaughtered by the courageous? Given the chance to become a dragon, can you successfully rewrite destiny and become the supreme dominator of the battlefield? In the new gameplay mode, Morph Battle, you will be given your wish. Players will enter battle as a Drake or a Darkslayer. Of course, we have no intention to turn this game into a monster fight like Monster Wars, Darkslayer versus Drake. We want to retain the core experience of Arena of Valor and combine it with the fun of transforming into a dragon to dominate the battlefield. Therefore, in Morph Battle, you will need to meet certain requirements in order to transform into a dragon. Each transformation requires a certain amount of energy, but basic requirements like this should prove relatively easy, as you can kill heroes, minions, monsters, or towers to charge up. Once the charge-up requirements have been met, you'll be able to transform with a single tap. Although Morph Battle is a 5v5 match, there won't be any restrictions on players using the same hero or the number of dragons on the battlefield. In other words, you can transform together with your friends to form a 5-dragon team. Just thinking about it should be enough to get anyone's heart racing. Just between you and me, the dragon skills are really interesting and will definitely be an eye-opener for you. Whether you prefer the dexterous Drake or the formidable Darkslayer, come try your hand out in Morph Battle. Since the birth of Arena of Valor, players have always been familiar with the profile page. However, due to the existing page design, it hasn't really been able to keep up with the increasingly rich game content menus that have left it behind. With this new update, we intended to have the profile page not only display personal info, but also become a personal social space for every player. The new personal space system allows for better self-expression and interaction with the other players. And you can probably hear my cat meowing in the background. I'm actually going to leave that in because it's kind of funny. Anyway, continuing. First of all, we wanted to create a space where players could express themselves and to be able to freely create their own image and tell their own narratives. What better way can there be to demonstrate your attitude in Arena of Valor than with your favorite heroes? After the update, there will be a 3D hero image display function on the profile page where players can display their favorite hero as well as the most impressive and cool skins they own. Anyone who enters your personal space will be drawn to the visual focus immediately. Additionally, you will also be able to edit and display more personal info on your player card to give other players a more comprehensive understanding of who you are in real life. We want every player to feel genuinely appreciated by others and actively express their appreciation to others as well. Therefore, the update will also come with the addition of a new popularity function for the personal space. You can like other players' spaces and be liked by other players. And you will also be able to know who has visited you. The new footprint function displays visitors to your space, and you will know who cares about you. The ever-evolving friendships and bonds in Arena of Valor's battlefields are one of the most important aspects of this game. We hope to see more interesting and heartwarming interactions between those friends. The update will also allow close friends to tag each other, and the tags will be converted into screen comments in their personal space. We have also expanded the relationship items in terms of more methods to gift and better performance. You will also be able to gift relationship items from your personal space and friends list. The gifting performance has also been optimized. It is our wish that every relationship in Arena of Valor will flourish and grow stronger. The main battlefield has always been the module that we put the most effort into. In this update, we've also made tons of tweaks and improvements after going through and processing everyone's feedback. The first is enchantments, as we want the enchantment system to be as rich and relevant as possible within Arena of Valor. The old Visceral Boost enchantment was seldom used due to its limited application. At the same time, it also had a low win rate. In this update, the all-new Alchemy enchantment will replace the old Visceral Boost. By equipping Alchemy, players can get extra gold through attacking enemy heroes or towers. Although the amount won't be much, per instance, it adds up a lot over time, and skilled players can take advantage of this to snowball their earnings. No matter what lane you prefer, or what heroes you're skilled at, or even your gameplay style, no one's ever going to say no to more gold. Additionally, we've also optimized the controls for walking along walls and going through walls, holding onto the ability buttons and the abilities with specific targets. At the same time, the left D-pad now follows dynamically. Meanwhile, we've also enhanced the damage effect of certain classes to optimize battlefield clarity. Details of these changes can also be found in the patch notes of Beta 32. We hope that the update additions and changes in this version of Arena of Valor will bring everyone a fresher and fairer game experience. We also look forward to all of you dragons, warriors, no, both, excelling in the game and making new friends. Let's meet again on the Antares battlefield.
Blowing up, run this game together like a dream. Lighting up ballerinas, do not messing with the team. Look at them, look at us, magical thing versus some me. Saving us for myself, breaking corners and strength.
This game's well lost in it, fam. Didn't give a damn, we in game, it's wicked. Hello came about when my rollies packed down. Kings cross meet my missus. There ain't no I in this. Prom lick it, cause we're working back to back. None of that chit chat, bruv. Money and fame, racks on racks on racks. Me dog, reload, reload. In war, let's roll, whoa, they got me calling, bruv. Me dot, quad hard. United we roll, AoV got me calling, bruv.
I've been waiting for this. Don't let them waste all your time. Strike a line on this. Feel it for light in the night, yeah. United, we stand divided. Before we all run it, live it up, don't you know? Together, we fight, together, we race. We all run it, live it up, don't you know?
when it comes to the end of time, our miracle will come to us. You can't stop me.
You lost.
You are the one who's losing. Time is up. You'll see the fate of Athador. Let's welcome the arrival of God.
I am Chi.
fist is fluid.
agony. No pain, no love, it's a long game, focus. Dive into war, be the soldier, no difficulty can hold us. Keep looking out for the danger, even from things that we seem to love. Just with a snap of my fingers, enemy turn to dust.
Now keep them coming, keep them knocking my door. It's the bloodshed that leave me hungry for more. Always ready for war, feasting on the applause. Cause victory is written into my core. So come on,
now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
so come on. Can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours.
I say it loud, say it proud. I got my dreams in me. Here comes the killing spree. Can't be defeated, cause I am believing. Let victory be history.
There will be pains again, but then we gain from it.
We never aim the same.
Yeah, it's hurricane in my lane, that's raining flame away.
If you wanna taste of my game,
There'll be silent cut, the violent rush. Even lights get shut with the direct touch. I need no luck, cause I'm the one, and this is my winning song. So come on,
now bring it on. I've been waiting for too long. My rage is growing stronger than a storm.
so come on. Can you feel it now? This is what I'm talking about. The craving sound inside my mind for days and hours.
Say it loud, say it proud. I got a dream in
Hi, welcome everyone, I am Leandro MK e eu quero desejar a todos participantes do torneio Summer League um bom jogo. Good luck to all!
My name is Justin and you might know me from the Live with Masters channel. I would just quickly like to wish all of the participants of AoV Summer League 2021 good luck on that big prize pool, and everybody else so much fun on watching the content. Hope to see you all on the battlefield soon, guys.
Hello, I'm Alfonso Gardeazabal, once again speaking on behalf of the Arena of Valor development team. We've got a great new Arena of Valor update coming your way, and I'm here to bring you all the first-hand news straight from the development team.
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
I'm joking, but it's funny to just read like Nazi. Be careful.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Right. Oh, we are there right now. Right. Welcome everyone back to that the fourth matchup today between Team TFSSM and Team Monarchy. Still, it's gonna be a top tier team versus the least point of team of the Group C.
Yes, this might be a very interesting match. If Team Monarchy pull up some miracle and gets a point here, they would probably be tied in second place.
Well, the problem is, you see that last match, Monarchy just beat the top one team in the group stage, Team No Name already.
Yes, but I think Team TSFM still has a gear to go. It'd be quite interesting.
Although they are ranked superior to the Team Monarchy in terms of gameplay and points, they will have to be more careful and gonna be more focused here, since they don't want to do the same thing that No Name just did.
Yeah, so here there's a must win for both teams.
Ooh, a ban on Zip and Killgrove.
No,
they're gonna choose to ban Arrow instead. Yes, so Anna's gonna be picked because she is left out. We have seen a lot of Anna today.
Yes, and this Annette pick is also the first pick from TSF's last game, where they won comfortably.
Well, you see that the most common support right now in the game is going to be Pura, Zip, and Annette. It's always a guarantee that you're going to see those three in a match. No wonder what.
Well, you can't forget about Mina. Mina is actually the best support right now in terms of win rate.
Absolutely, we see a lot of good Mina coming in here. And now for Team Monarchy, they're going to lock in that Willow again.
Oh boy. On the other side, on Team TSSM, are we gonna see an Annette phone combo? One of the strongest combo in the game currently, actually.
Yeah, that combo has everything they need. They have the protection, they have the damage, they have the effects. It's just too, too dangerous if not counter right.
Yes, and I'm hoping to see a very good mid laner here as well from Team TSSFM. Oh no,
Who are
the
they gonna
optic
choose?
is
Good.
good.
Jungler.
I
They
don't
want to
agree
play it
with
very
picking,
safe right here.
I don't agree with picking Scud into a Hayate though.
Yes, there's gonna be some problematic things going on here.
I've played the
Omega
Scud
too.
Hayate quite a bit, and Hayate does win out quite heavily against Scud though, late game.
To ban.
So to respond with that, we have an AP from Team Monarchy. They're gonna pick a Quixie.
Trixie is always a solid pick.
Yeah, that's gonna be a safe pick. Quixie can do a bunch of damage. She can poke from far distance, and she is very great in team combats.
Yes, and here they're banning Amina. So either they're expecting Lyro to solo lane, or they just don't want to deal with Amina in solo lane. I would ban out a Chi here since the TSS's last game, Chi was really dominant.
Yeah, Chi is a solid ban too. I think they're. Oh, I see. Team TFS sees that we're gonna go Slayer, so that's why they're gonna ban that Mina here because they are not sure about the support from Team Monarchy yet.
Yes, either that or they just don't want to deal with the Mina going to Slayer. Slayer Mina is actually very annoying since she doesn't have to get the cleansing. She can go for the rock shield and the sustain on Mina with the rock shield extreme.
Yeah, I mean,
another support here, Crash.
We see that Crash coming from Team No Name last time. He was very effective, but in terms of attacking only, not just defending.
Yes.
We may face a Toro ban.
They don't want to deal with the high HP tankers, I guess.
Or as I can see, the resistance from Toro plus the high HP makes him the most tanky support right now, I think.
Oh yes, but no matter how tanky you are, Fawn can just burst you down with all these free purple bullet maximum damage.
Absolutely. Now on to the last ban, Butterfly. I don't think Butterfly is a good ban. If I were Team Monarchy has Alice, I would not ban that Butterfly in because Butterfly is kind of a gamble and it's not a very common card here in this game. I mean, just in the tournament only, not in the game. It's a very common card in rank match, but not in tournament match.
So they're opting to go Wonder Woman mid, Scud solo lane, and Kira jungle is what I'm thinking for Team PSF.
Maybe they can push Scud to mid too. Like that's not the only time that happens, when Scud.
I actually think the best way they should play this is actually Fawn and Annette mid with Scud and Yina playing both of the solo lanes.
Yeah, that's gonna be a solid option too, since Thorn can do some AP damage here with his bullet. I don't remember which color is that, but So Alice is going to be picked as a support.
That means Wyro in solo lane. I don't know how I feel about that. Usually, if you want to play Alice, you would go for Malok on the solo lane because that combo is deadly. And we've seen a great Malok coming out from Vortex as well.
Absolutely, I don't want to mention that. That's kind of get me traumatized by seeing that Malok gameplay by Vortex. But however, we're gonna have a Widow solo lane we're gonna have a Widow in the Slayer lane. I have mixed feeling about this. It's a bit weird and interesting at the same time,
Yes.
A Widow against a Scud it's going to be against Yena. It's not gonna be a good choice.
Well, no, I do think that looking at the way the composition is running, I do think you can always swap lanes so that you get the favorable matchups. I think Fawn mid right here would actually be the best choice. Fawn mid with the Annette running aside the two solo laners as Scud and Yina with the Kira in the jungle.
Absolutely. So torn.
All we could the one we could not be expecting would come out is Scott support and Annette mid would be really funny to see. But I doubt it very much.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be either Torn or Scott who's gonna go mid. There's not much chance of, some crazy things gonna happen here.
Yes.
Maybe this is gonna be an opportunity for Team TFS to test out a new strategy because, they're playing against a bottom tier team. They don't have to play their best game yet, but we will have to see about that. If this composition is going to be a serious tactic or just a test out experiment.
I don't think Team TSFM can afford to play it recklessly. And with the hero lineup they picked, it's a very strong lineup. So I doubt they're playing recklessly. The Aoi though, it's quite surprising since Aoi would probably hate to play against Annette. And both Yina and Scott are basically ungankable for Aoi. So this is going to be quite an issue. I'm hoping to see some great gameplay.
Absolutely, I think both teams are somewhat equal about the perfection of the composition, but we'll have to see further on if they can capitalize on that. So on to the early action of the game, we can see that both Annette and the ADC Torn has the alchemy.
Yes. Oh, so it is a Scud mid this game.
Yeah, Scott doing a lot of damage. It's not that's the common mid too. Like, it's not impossible for Scott to go mid.
I personally don't enjoy watching a Scud mid. I don't think he's very, very strong. But he goes in for the solo invade though.
Ooh, that's gonna be quite interesting. I don't think that anyone has found out about that yet.
And he gets a red buff.
Also small monster too. We have some gameplay over here. It's gonna be a 3-on-1 here. Lawyer is very low on HP, but he was taken down by Aurora.
Yes,
that's gonna be a first blood.
Basically, a red buff traded for the first blood. So this is gonna be even out the scores. Scott here wants to fight Aoi.
Still want to invade in, and it is Vex is now in deep trouble right now with 2 people there. Their teammates are not there yet. Now it's gonna be a 2. Yes, it's gonna be a 4 versus 2 right here. But Scott doing a lot of damage.
Picking up a double kill here.
They still want to go in and do some more damage, and the ADC is going down.
Kira's
trying to do something. She's knocked down. She's shut down mid too, but she was able to shut down that Aurora, that mid lane.
Yes, well, here we see that because Vyro won't get back in time to clear his way, he might lose a couple minions here. Yes, he lost 2 minions. That's going to be quite a difficult lead, especially playing against a Yina. He probably won't die since of how tanky he is, but he won't be able to do much against a Yina.
Alright, on to the next situation here. We have a 4-man ganks against a 2-man in Dragon lane right now. They're gonna go for the Dragon instead. They're not going for the Blaze, they're going for the Dragon. Now they got the Dragon. They're gonna back up, I think, yeah, Scud. No, is it Yena? Yeah, Yena is hiding there.
Great positioning here.
Trying to shut down that, yeah, they got that, Vortex is down. Vortex able to pull up 2-player back, but I was trying to do something, but he was not able to do so. Now, Yena is in trouble too, and that's gonna be a shutdown.
No, Yina gets away alive here with Scud.
Yeah, I mean, I got shut down, but...
Born here, just trying to poke the towers, and Aoi doesn't even bother to try defending it now.
so much damage done.
On the
phone. He has to activate a magic orb.
Yes, but clearly we see the disadvantage of having a Hayate go against an ADC in lane here.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 1v2. And they still want to chase after that.
Still going. Overextension maybe?
No, they have Scud here. They're not scared of anything because Scud is present here.
Alice's ultimate doesn't do much here.
Yeah, that's gonna be 4v3 and Aurora is being targeted. The magic orb is on, but she has to go down, fortunately. And Hat Alice with no mana left is being attacked too. She was being taken down by that Kira. It is Vex. He was not able to do anything much there.
This tower will go down before the protection ends.
Absolutely.
What a dominating lead coming from Team TSFM. And
Seems
here,
like, Vortex trying to push that Yena back to tower. He has the flicker too, but that does not do anything much for his team.
Here
They're being
though,
targeted again.
but still pushing harder. I think they're pressing a bit too hard. If they're not careful, they might be punished for this.
Yeah, but with that 4k gold lead, they're able to do anything they want to at this point right now.
Yes. And the main problem here is that Fawn is being able to shoot. You have to have an assassin just basically locking down Fawn so he basically can't shoot. That's the main way to deal with a Fawn.
Yeah, what a great Dragon Steel coming from Monarchy here. It's gonna be 4 people, but now Scud is on target. He punched down that
and Kira goes in.
Kira was able to finish off that quick steam. Now they try to retreat. Still going into the That's gonna be a lot of action here. Team Monarchy, they're trying to shut down 2 or 3 people. Still, they're on low health now. Hat Alice is the only one left, and he has to be shut down too. It's gonna be a 3, 4, 5 straight here.
Yes, and an ace coming out here, so the mid tower will go down. And they might be looking for more pressure on the second tier mid tower here. But Crixie comes out and will defend this tower. Oh, the damage on Fawn though.
So much damage. His 2 shot that's bring Aurora back to 3/5 of his health.
This is a fat Fawn, which is going to be a real issue to deal with, especially with the Annette protecting him.
Team Monarchy now has to play more defensive. They cannot afford to lose another combat, or else it's going to be very bad for them. We can see that Scud and Yena have swapped their position, with Scud going top and Yena gonna go mid.
Well, I just think that Scud is playing as a roaming hero more than anything here. Oh, great ultimate by Scud, and delete the Crixie instantly there.
Yeah, just delete it very quickly. And now they're trying to target that support too, but they were not able to do so.
Well, you know how Scott believes he's so strong, he can just stand there in the middle of both towers.
Yeah, he's just gonna go diving crazy. Vortex is being targeted here. He is being shut down very quickly before members.
This Fawn is really showing off his skills here. He's seen some good Fawns over the tournament, but this one is special.
Absolutely. Now it seems a Quicksilver with the ultimate trying to do some damage, but that damage being dealt to her is more than the damage she's doing to the other team. And now the minions wave is coming in, they have to defend it. The ultimate coming from Porn is too much damage for them.
I think Team TSFM should go back and just clean the Dark Slayer up. Great ultimate!
But that's gonna be a life trade.
The Fawn here is bursting down the Alice, not that quickly though. Alice is probably fairly tanky in this thing.
It's Vex trying to kill 3 people, but he was
outplayed. Oh wow,
he was outnumbered greatly.
The Fawn can just burst down every team member from Team Monarchy now. But honestly, Team TSFM should just go Dark Slayer and try to wrap up this game. There's no point in just overstaying and letting Hayate farm up anymore. Because one more item and the Hayate might be able to scale, which is not a good idea.
Yeah. Right here we can see that the gold lead now is 7k for 8 minutes. That's gonna be insane. The pressure is really on now. Hayate trying to cool up to shut down that Yena, but she was able to escape.
And here comes a Dark Slayer lane fight. Yena is really low though. She should go back, but Scott is
split pushing.
Can Wall just push back the minion wave? No, he can't. The tower goes down.
You can see that they're trying to take down that Slayer. Scott is in the middle of 4 people, but he was not scared at all since it was too tanky.
There's really not much you can do against Scott if the Hayate can't get to his scaling yet. I disagree with Hayate going for the Frost Cape here. I think Hyuga's Edge would be a better choice. And one more thing, Hayate new Blitzblade is good on him, but against a Scud, you should still be able to Fafnius. The passive of Fafnius does stack on Hayate, which
Also,
does
massive damage being dealt once again by that Thorn.
Yes.
Ultimate shown, able to clear the first wave, but now they have 2 more waves coming at them from both Slayer and the Dragon Lane. How are they gonna do with that? A good tower dive, so I can do a 4v3 tower dive here. And Team Monarchy is being annihilated very, very quickly. And
This
for
is
that,
GG.
that's gonna be a very good game for
Unless
Team
we see
TFS.
an amazing Kunai Blitz here, this is going to be GG.
Yeah, that's gonna be GG for sure. They still want to shut down that Hayate. OMG.
The Kira there probably wanted the mega kill.
Yeah.
Well,
Since Team TFS is going to need that, you know, that KDA, that MVP points, that they opt to, you know, finish as much enemies as possible.
yes, and overall we see great job coming from Team TSF here. The damage, I would like to see that damage on Fawn though. 29.7%. And 80k this early in the game means that Fawn has a very, very good early game. And the damage output was amazing. We do have to especially mention the Trixie, who did quite a bit. The Trixie and Hour, who did fairly good for Team Monarchy. But here we should see the difference of a first seeded team versus a bottom seeded team showing off. When a first seeded team turns it on, there's really nothing you can do.
Absolutely. Now that's gonna be a GG, a good game for Monarchy for this tournament. They're gonna have to be eliminated. So for final, we're gonna have let me see, Team TFS SM in the first place with 3 points, and Trash Gang right now they're in second place.
Yes, but
along with No Name.
No Name still has a game to come, and I'm hoping to see some great action from them again. So
Yeah,
this
is going to be a decisive match between Team Trust Gang and Team No Name, because
Yes.
you know, right?
Yeah.
If in this match, whoever wins gonna go to the next round of playoff.
Yeah, it's a repeat of Group B again. 2 great teams going up against each other. We're hoping for a great match like the Group B decider. So we are going to take a break, but before that, we'd like to thank our sponsors Trovo, AoV, and Timmy for the 100k vouchers and for the €150 prize pool. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye bye. Yes. Hello guys, we're back. Today we're gonna see No Name against Trash Gang for the second match of this schedule. I'm hoping for a great game here. These two teams need to win this game to secure a place in the knockout stages.
Absolutely, that's gonna be a decisive match between two teams right here. They're gonna have to play their best, and they can't ignore the MVP points right now. The MVP points is not matter anymore since because whoever wins this match gonna get 3 points, and that's gonna be their ticket to the playoff.
Yes, well, the first ban coming out on Zip is basically, I say it's too early of a ban on Zip, but that's alright, I guess. Nubu gets banned though from red side. They don't want to deal with the Conqueror.
So as we can see that Zip and Lubu is being banned here.
I don't think Nubu deserves to get banned in this current meta, actually.
Yeah, even if he's banned, he shouldn't be the first choice of banning.
And Anets get banned, so they do not want to deal with the disengage type of support here.
So we can see that, yeah, the both bans coming from team No Name is heading toward the support, and the two bans from team TFS, right? No, it's team Trash Gang. That's toward the Warrior.
So no Flow and no Lubu this game.
So as we can see here, their first choice, they can pick something like Pyrrha for support. That card is not banned yet.
Yes, but there are quite a few picks they can go for. We might see a Hayate coming out as the first pick here. They're still thinking about it. Well, this is an important match, so they should be discussing this with their teams. And the Mina gets picked up as the first pick.
Mina, Capri. Yeah, Mina is a support too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't pick Mina first if I haven't seen that assassins and the compositions of the opponent team. I wouldn't pick Mina first.
I think Mina is still a very solid pick no matter what. Personally, there are not many assassins that will deal with Mina quite well. And Caffeine Baudum gets picked up here. We have not seen that many.
Counter port only because I know that, you know, Mina is a great counter to approaching assassins and warrior like Pain, like Nakrov, like Murat, like, you know, you name it, a lot.
Yes, but Mina's also very good against warriors since she can probably just out heal them and out
Well,
damage.
the thing is, now that they see that Mina in a composition, they can just pick long range heroes now to counter her.
Yes, and we might see a Scud get locked in with a Violet. Yes, Violet gets locked in, and I'm hoping to see the Scud jungle get locked in as well. No, Arrow is actually the Harvard and Pain. So they're looking for the jungle. And Pain gets locked in. Pain against a Caffeine though, it's kind of iffy. If Caffeine can dodge him well enough, he can probably kite him for quite a long time.
So both Bottom and Yena. Yena's not locked in yet, but
Yena
yeah, she's locked in right now.
So now we're looking for the bans out from the Team Trash Gang here. Probably going to go and ban out some more warriors. Or Tulan here. Tulan, Assassin Mage, could be a good ban. But yeah, but Zeta is still open. Yeah. And so is Raz, so they can't ban all three of those, so that's gonna be problematic.
Absolutely. Now They're open for a looking at team No Name, they're open for the solo and the mid lane option. So we're gonna have to see what they're gonna pick.
They want to ban out Scud. Yes, they ban Scud. They don't want to deal with that heavy HP. Since Pain, it's just basically a 2-hit hero, and cannot kill such a tanky hero as a Scud. This is going to be quite tough here.
Very, very tough in step.
Are we going to see the 2-lane ban on the second pick? This is the second ban. No, they're going for another warrior. Gee. They want that Dina in the lane. But Dina still has a jungle talent here. So I'm not so sure Dina is going to be the solo laner. I hope she is. She's a very good solo laner.
Absolutely. Now we're gonna see Pain. Pain's gonna go jungle. So I think that mid gonna be some more of a crowd control mid rather than the AP damage dealing one. To make the composition perfect, you know.
Well,
you could just pick a warrior as mid lane too, just like how Team TFS did last time.
Yes. Arrow is gonna get locked in here. So Arrow versus Pain. If Pain snowball you, Arrow is really swishy. Truth be told, Arrow isn't swishy. But if Pain can snowball you, he can still burst you down very quickly. But now this is gonna be quite an issue. Yes, and
we do have two in the mid lane. So that's gonna be a very high AP damage coming from Team No Name.
And the Vera is picked in.
I think the team composition is favoring Team No Name right now.
I'm not so sure yet, because right now if a mid laner gets picked out here that can outplay some of the Mina, Pain, and Varus, it can actually be devastating.
We will have to see about that. I mean, if they get to pick a Richter, I think that one way they can do about it is gonna be a Minotaur and Richter as a roamer. That can be a very dangerous combo too. We have seen some roamer Richter here recently in the tournament already.
Yes, and here comes the Ignis, a very early game mage who can actually do substantial amount of damage late game, or L'Oreal, which is another late game. So they're looking for late game carry mage here.
And I think that team Trash Gang are gonna have to see about some safe options for them to fight in case that they get to late game, as you mentioned before. They're gonna have to seek out safety options like even Ali or D-Rock.
Nah, they go for the Ignis, a very solid pick here. I'm hoping maybe they're going to blindside Team No Name with the Yina jungle and the Arrow going solo lane. Because most people would expect Arrow jungle and Yina solo. While I expect here to have a Mina playing support and Richter just roaming up as a solo laner and try to get an advantage on the numbers here. That'd be great. So there'd always be number advantage since Mr. Richter here is still quite quick when it comes to roaming.
10 seconds remaining.
So as we can see before, it's gonna be a I think that both teams has fair composition.
I'd still do.
I still favor Team No Name.
I actually think, but the favoring Team No Name is just the Mina versus Baudum.
Wow.
But late game, I actually favor Team Trash Gang just a little bit more. Because in my opinion, Pain does scale off late game, but Ignis does more damage than Tula in late game. This is gonna be an interesting match to see, that's for sure.
Alright, so we're gonna see that both Violet and Cafe are gonna have that alchemy.
And so is Pain.
So is Pain too. Yeah, I think that both teams going to try to raise. They're gonna have a race to the late game. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have a race to see who gets the substantial amount of equipment first. That's gonna be very interesting.
I do think though that the Ignis does do a lot more damage than the two-lane late game. So, and the Cafe versus Violet, it's an interesting matchup. We don't actually know who's stronger yet. It's really dependent on player skill.
Absolutely. Now we're gonna see that Yana is helping Arrow with the jungle. Wow.
Arrow is helping Nina actually.
Yeah, that's the other way around. Yeah. We
Since
see a combat going on between Richter and Arrow, with Richter having some disadvantages here.
it's an even fight in my opinion here. Careful about the Bone Shaver though.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
Richter
he got his Bone Shaper now. He's in danger.
Thing goes in, but the explosive shield pops out for Arrows, making him survive that
He's
one.
trying to take down that Arrow, and he's gonna have to risk it, but he did get a first blood. And that's gonna be a fair trade between the jungler and the solo laner.
Yes. Well, that's just a good trade, but since this Pain has alchemy here.
Oh, what a good gameplay behind that bottom over there. Knocking the opponents into the tower and taking down that Tulan.
Yeah, but this means
they're gonna have to pay their life now because, you know, Yena just came in just way too late and he misses that Paulin. Now he's gonna try to take down Anthony, who's hiding between the bushes.
Yes. The first dragon is just about to spawn here. Red team pauses though.
Just pause the match.
We will be discussing. No, they just resume straight away, so this pause probably won't be important. Dragon though gets picked up here. This is gonna be quite a fight. Pain now finishes jungle plus his one item. He has probably the most gold on the map right now. Is the Pain.
Oh, that's gonna be a good team fight there, doing some damage, but Ignis is low too. Fair damage rate, but that's gonna be a 3v2, but now somehow. Oh, that's gonna be a 3v1 here. Bottom is caught off guard and he was taken down by 3 members. They're both highly damaged AP, mage, and jungle.
Yes, and the first dragon is probably going to Team No Name here.
Team No Name having to secure that dragon, have their gold lead up to almost a K gold lead here.
Anthony has to be really careful here since Pain does enjoy tower diving quite a bit.
We have seen him tower diving before and he's not hesitate to do that again. Well, we see that some invading action coming from Yena and Ignis coming to the blue buff of team No Name.
I would have liked to see the Ignis take that blue buff. It would have been way more effective than the Yena here.
You see that Caffeine got some time to freeform herself, but still the gold is her gold is decent, but not so much outstanding yet. Oh, it's gonna be a 3v4 here, 2v4. The bottom locking in one person only. Yami is left alone, being dangerous, being shut down. While that Yena is dancing in the middle of the combat, and he's shutting down Pain too. He has bought enough time for his teammates to come and assist him of shutting down the Pain. Just being Bright is left alone here, he has to run away.
Well, the damage reduction on Yena is still extremely strong right now.
Absolutely.
And plus, she's building into Leviathan as a first item. So she's gonna be really tanky in these early fights.
Oh, a 3-man rotation, and that one shipper does connect, and that brings Richter down to half his HP.
I do think this Victor could still probably clear the lane and just get away with his ultimate and his S2.
Yeah, we can see that Tulin has came to help, but we have a 3-man rotation coming out here. Caffeine knowing that he was able to track back.
Dragon is spawning soon. So are we going to see a great fight for Dragon here? I'm hoping so.
Some solo kill going on, and Silence Depth is on low HP. That was a very close fight, but he was being shut down by Diana too. That's gonna be a 1-by-1 trade. Now Mina has to be careful here. He's being ganked by 3 people. He's going down. Tuan came to help, but he came too late. Just being pride. Has successfully baited that arrow down, but arrow seeing that pain is there, he has to track back.
So this is a trade for Dragon and Spirit Sentinel here. No Name gets the Spirit Sentinel, and Baodoom picks up the kill on Mina there with the invade coming with Ignis.
Oh, some action going on here. I think that the mid lane tower, the targeting that Pain is being targeting that Caffeine is being pulled up over. He has to play. His teammate just came, but now that's gonna be a 2v4 here. Yena came to assist, and now Team No Name has to track back because they cannot fight in this combat.
Yes, we see the Violet farming really well though here. 3.6k gold, most on the map. The Gina though, 3.5. The items, Violet goes for Cleave of Sanctity as the first item here. And Richter going for the rank breaker. Apart from Mina, every single one of them are building straight up damage. First item.
Oh, so we can see here, Yugi is being attacked by Yena. Still has some HP left, but he was able to retreat.
Yes, but
now
this has to go down in my opinion. Richter is going to have a difficult time defending this. Ultimate in, can't kill the creeps in time though. He might get caught here.
Oh, some Bone Shaver that does connect. Now it's gonna be Yena and Arrow versus Tulan and Richter. But they choose to retreat instead of fighting, and that's gonna be a 3-man rotation versus the 2-man here. I think that Yena and Violet is capable of defending this tower. Ultimate by Violet that does not connect to anyone. I think it was just there to slow down effect.
I think that Caffeine just decided to burst down the tower since the protection's up.
Yeah.
Pain here though.
He was still split pushing.
And Richter's having a hard time now.
Yeah, the combat is not fair anymore. The Bone Shaver does connect this time, and now Richter's in danger. He has to go back up.
This Richter I've seen so far has not, his micros are not up to scratch right now on this Richter. He should be able to clearly block the Bone Shaver coming down from Arrow with his S2, but he just uses it way too early.
He's gonna have to be more focused about timing his ability here, because it's just a matter of skill that you're gonna outplay Arrow or not. So we see here they try to take down the first tower. Bottom is being targeted. Bottom is taken down. That's gonna be a total destroy for Team Trust Gang here. Trust Gang was destroyed.
Yes,
3 members was being shot down by 4.
Amazing ultimate by Pain coming up with the damage by Violet ultimate and the roll. Some really great damage coming out there. Yena here trying to
going to be taking down Anthony. The damage done is too high right now. He's being targeted by 3 people. And now Doma too is going down. He should be more awareness of how many enemies are there in that area.
Yes, and he should have just been farming up instead of just trying to get the kills. He got caught out again there, that Yena.
We see that just want to the tower, but he's being targeted by a Caffeine, doing an insane amount of damage. He has to flicker away. Still, Caffeine still wants to chase him. But now he was too far away now. They give up a chase.
Pain gets this tower down though, so now Team No Name is showing up now. With 2 great team fights. They are now slightly ahead on gold.
Oh, Yena was almost attacked by 3 people. That's gonna be a 4-3-5-1. The Bone Shaver does connect, and Violet is being down first. And now
Angel's
Madu is
back.
getting taken down too. That's a very interesting fight. The magic orb has to be, and Yami is trying to escape. Yami has successfully outplayed that arrow.
Yes, his passive did the damage, yeah. But this Caffeine is getting fed. She has her Blitzblade, she has a Sancti, and she has a Cleave.
You see that Caffeine was not, too well fed at the beginning of the game, but now she is.
I do. The main thing is I disagree with Caffeine build here. I don't think his third item should have been that.
Going in, trying to steal that Snort Layer, but he was not successfully doing so, and he was taken down by 3 member. It's 4 member.
Yes, I disagree with the build on the Caffeine though, but that's just me. I think that a third item Bow of Slaughter or Muramasa would have been better. Plus, her Guild of Grief, so the passive. I don't recall it stacking that too well, the passive from.
Going on here, Anthony trying to grab some people, but he has to retreat. That ultimate by volume does connect to 1 person, I think.
Yes, and one more thing we have to point out: Aegis isn't that good anymore. That's why most people would opt to go for Shield of the Lost now on Mina. We could see probably a slightly outdated build coming from the Mina as well.
So as we can see here,
Richter is getting caught again, and
He's trying to snipe off somebody, but he has to retreat here. I think it was there for the vision only, but that was risky to do.
Yes, well, he outplayed them by being able to retreat there, so I think it's fine.
He's jumping in, trying to do some damage. The combat is still winning here. They're on low health. The Drake is going into the Bone Shaper. Does connect to 1 person, and Richard is being shut down. There's gonna be a 4v4 here. But Red Team, they're on low HP. They cannot afford to stay here to fight. The Drake still connected to that tower. The tower has to be down.
It's just a 4v4. The arrow also goes down there. (13 to 13). The gold is basically the same. What a great match we are seeing from both teams here. They are delivering from what are we expected here from this great match. The blue buff going on Violet though, it's gonna give her the ability to just roll even more.
Oh, that's some action going on. Anthony is being taken down by 4 member, and now we're gonna have a 4v4 situation still. Because Arrow is not there with the team yet. They're trying to pressure that mid lane tower. Violet was left alone to defend, and she will not be able to do so. Once again, Bottom just placed an ultimate. I don't know the reason why.
Oh, it's just to force the team back. It's really simple. If you
but they can still, take that tower down without using the ultimate. But now Richter here is going to split push, and Ignis has to be home, along with Caffeine to defend that turn.
I would say Arrow going back would have been a better choice, but I think Darkseid just respawned there. The Pain here going for a slight invade, just getting some vision, I guess. Here, Darkseid has been taking a fairly.
Oh, some combat is going on in the middle lane, and Bottom is being taken down by 4 members of a team no name. Just being bright, trying to target that arrow. There's going to be a combat here. So much damage being done. The Bone Shaper does connect, and that buys him some time for a teammate to come. What an absolutely destroying damage coming from Caffeine, destroying 2 people. Oh my god.
This is gonna be a
huge amount of damage. That's going to be a triple kill. Just 1 shot from Caffeine is able to take down
and
almost health.
This looks GG.
That's not going to be qualified for a quad kill, but that's still going to be a shutdown for her.
I hope Pain could try and clear this wave, but with the dragon it's going to be real difficult.
Yeah, now it's going to be a GG for Team Trust Gang. And that's going to conclude our group stage for Group C with Team Trust Gang and Team TFS SM going to the playoff.
Yes, well, let's just say it's quite sad for Team No Name since they had to forfeit one game today. But overall, great job coming out from Team Trashcan and also Team TSSSM. Both teams delivering on the gameplay that we wanted from them. They had a rocky start. No, I know. I'm just saying the teams that get through to the group. So Team No Name here with Team Trash Gang has put out some great games, a great game here now, but sadly they probably are going to have to go home. Well, not home since they're already home, but they are going to be eliminated, you know. So overall great damage from both sides. The Caffeine though did so much better for the team fights because she does actual overtime damage and doesn't have to rely on the roll like the Violet. Overall, Violet though still being quite a good carry and actually doing not that much less damage than Caffeine. But overall, I think the team fights won Team Trash Gang this game. So we conclude this group with the Team TSSFM going through with Team Trash Gang here. And so we would like to thank our sponsors for this great tournament. Trovo, AoV and Teamy for the 150 euros and for the 100k vouchers, and Shadow and his organization for making this tournament possible. And well, you do the time, you know. Is it? Yeah, so yes, are you going to restart now? Yes, and catch us again this evening at 6:30, where we would decide the last qualifiers for the playoff from Group D. We're hoping for some great match this evening as well. I'm Yugi PK with Cam, signing out for this early part of today's schedule.